This is fake as hell, but put your hands together for Susan Moses.
It's an honor to be here tonight, and I want to start by thanking Gwen for this wonderful event, a chance to celebrate Black designers. This is not. Can you all turn it down just a little bit, because we want to be respectful of these designers. They worked really hard for this presentation, and this while we've never been short on creativity and positivity and pushing the culture forward, it is still an area that's always been difficult for Black creatives in the fashion industry. And a lot of it has to do with the financial part of it, and the fact that we really have to learn to support each other. We've never been short on creativity, but we've been short on legacy and longevity. And I really want to see that change. You know, I want to see like the Black Ralph Lauren's and Calvin Klein's that we can pass on to our children. You know, we've had hello back there. All right now. But it's really time for us to create and support, and so we will have legacy designers that will go on for years and years, and we'll have pieces to pass down to our children and our grandchildren. And that's what it's really all about. So without further ado, we're going to start with our first designer, Miss Sakina Beverett of Ayani Couture. Are you influenced by any particular designers?
One. Her name is, she don't want to hear, of course. But Zelda Lynn Valdez, she was the first Black woman that owned the shop on Broadway, and she was the one who made the iconic Playboy bunny costume.
We have a lot of hidden figures in our community. Like a lot of people don't know, Ann Lowe was the designer who created the wedding gown for Jacqueline Kennedy in 1953. So like I said, we've never been short on creativity, but we've been short on our longevity and legacy, and we want to change that. So without further ado, we're going to bring out Sakina's designs. Can you drop a beat, DJ? Is the Sean Milner, Designs by D'Angelo. Miss Shawnee look fabulous. I love what you're wearing. Thank you, thank you. I'm wearing Stephanie Allen. Right now, we gotta support Black designers. I'm feeling a little bit Andre Leontality and mahogany. Yeah. Yeah. LaShawn, who are you influenced by?
So my two pieces are influenced by Patrick Kelly and Virgil Abloh.
Nice.
We're taking it on the high road. I love Patrick Kelly. Oh my gosh. Can you drop that beat for LaShawn, DJ? Next we have Veronica Lipscomb for True Diva Design. Veronica, how you doing? Good, you look fabulous. All right. Nothing like wearing your own. Veronica, who are you inspired by this evening?
My inspiration was Dawood Alawu. He's a iconic Black designer. He first got started in 2004 in London, and he's dressed so many celebrities, but his most powerful celebrity is First Lady Michelle Obama.
All right, now I told you we're never short on creativity. Never. So without further ado, can we get that beat, DJ? Uh-oh, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Everything.
Love that.
That piece gave me my total life. Amazing. Fabulous.
Beautiful. Oh, I love that.
Okay.
Very nice.
Please give Veronica a hand. That was beautiful. Beautiful. So last but not least is Robert Knight for RAK Design. Robert, how are you? good. So who are you influenced by?
Well, you said one of my favorite ones is Ann Lowe. And I don't even know if anyone understands or know who Ann Lowe is. She did do Miss Kennedy's wedding dress.
Yes.
But what happened was prior, she had to recreate everything because there was a flood at her office. So that's why I chose her as my representation for tonight.
Yes.
But actually, all black designers, they are my representation. They were here before me and said the Lord for me for this.
Yes.
Tell that story. Can we give Robert Knight's design a beat? We're always interested in what's going on in the creative mind. It's really important for us to have these conversations. The question I'm interested in, and I'm going to start with you, Robert, and in today's world, you know, I've been involved in and an advocate for designing for all women for many years. So I want to know, are you an inclusive designer? We've already seen that you are an inclusive designer. And if so, at what point in your design career did you decide to include all women?
Probably by 1992, 93, I decided to do full figure. I've always did straight size. My degree is in menswear, and I ventured into women's and straight size, and now I do full figure. So I do the three.
And it's interesting that you started in menswear, you know, because people always try to box people in, like you do one or the other, but so many people are multifaceted and do a lot of different things and can design for just about anyone. LaShawn, the same question for you. Are you inclusive? Are you designing for men and women?
Yes, I'm inclusive. I've only been doing this for 3 years. So for me, I think it was like year 2 that I started doing all sizes because it started to be like prom season. And so I was just like, I'm always about that bag, you know, that security bag. So yeah, I'm all inclusive. I started out in dress size, and then last year I went into big and tall, and I showcased that big one. So yeah, I do all 3 of them.
One thing I do want to mention is what I love about the indie designers is they take the chances, you know, they push the envelope, and they really are moving the needle forward. I find that a lot of the real bigger brands take the safe route, especially when it comes to a larger woman. they still think she wants a potato sack. And I always say, I've been styling women over 20 years. I've never met a woman who said, I want to look horrible, put me in a potato sack. Like, really? So, she wants to show her figure. And that's the one thing I love about the indie designers. You all are never afraid to push the needle. And the same question for you, Celine. What made you become an inclusive designer? And when did you start with including everyone?
Well, I started everything. My mom taught me how to sew when I was 6. I was the only girl. And, to keep me from around my brothers, she taught me that craft. And I got into designing for everyone back in 2000, probably 99, when I couldn't find a wedding dress. So I had to make my own because I didn't like anything that they had. So I started Miami Couture back in 2000. But I have several brands, as everyone knows. I have Miami Couture, which is a plus size women brand. I have SOS Denim, which I own with my 3 sons, and that's a big and tall men's brand. Then I have a little girls line with my 2 girls. That's called Pink Ladies of Couture, and that, I started that with them first because they were always into my rhinestones and zippers, and they wanted to play with everything, so I put them to work. And then my last collection, I started with my better half, the Master collection right here. Okay. And it's a his and her brand. It's an urban brand, and we do everything his and her, which is I feel like it's a market for it. And so me and he started it, and it has really made a lot of ground. It's not that old school, you buy the big shirt for her and she look like him. No, she got her own style. She got her own flavor, and they just match her. They just out here doing it, and we doing it big.
We like that, doing it big. You do it big or go home, right? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Can I get a passion clap?
Yeah.
Thank you. So Veronica, how long have you done designing, and when did you decide to become inclusive or design for the full figure women?
I started out back in 1999, and I originally started just doing custom pieces, and then I started to I dress all women, straight size and plus size. Plus size is just my heart, and that's because I'm a plus size woman. So, and I have a tendency to know what a plus size woman wants to look like. So that's what I try to put out. I have upcoming projects coming up, which I will have a children's line for girls coming up, yes, which will be called Bubbles. Yes, so that's something that's in the making of, coming out. I have dressed men, but very little. Very little. Men's clothes is very difficult, and I'm real funny about the way clothes should look. And men's clothes, you have to be very meticulous. A suit is not something easy that you can design and create. It takes time, and I don't want to put my name on something that's not done to perfection.
My other question is, I know that one of the biggest obstacles for designers is the financial part. I'd like to find out from each of you, what are your biggest obstacles, and how do you sell your garments and market to your customers? I'll start with you, Robert.
Financing is one of the major problems. It's not like, unless you got sugar daddy, sugar mama, sugar something, it ain't gonna happen. Take your application anyway. Personally, everything you see, all this you see, of course I made with my bare hands, but I purchased everything myself. No one gave me anything. I did it myself. I worked a job to make sure I can fund my own dream, because no one's going to help me fund my dream but me. And I don't expect anyone to help me fund my dream but me at the end of the day. So the funding part is major.
The other question is, how are you marketing and selling your products?
Oh, so I'm social media, all social media savvy. Facebook, Instagram. I have a website, and then I wear pieces. Word of mouth gets around as well. I got you.
I mean, I would have to piggyback off of what he said. It's really hard financially. You know, for the first 2 years, I was doing it just designs by D'Angelo, and then I moved here, and I was like, work. This is a whole nother type of adventure. So it's like you have to get that job. You have to, put the money into it because nobody else is funding it for you. But as far as marketing goes, I usually, like before, I wouldn't even come out to events because I wasn't the type of person that just like to go out. So I would always I call her my baby mama. I would put her in the outfit and I'd be like, oh, you going to that event? And she would put it on. And they were like, who you are? She's like, Designs by D'Angelo. They're like, who is that? Is that a real designer? And so, so that's how I would market for the very first couple of years. But now it's like social media, word of mouth, and stuff like that. And I build up a clientele.
Sakina?
I'm going to say the same thing because I've been working to fund my dreams forever. And I'm going to keep doing it. And I do the same thing, social media, all social media outlets, word of mouth. And of course it helps that my better half works in Chelsea, so he see all the celebrities down here. So he he gives them a plug, and that's how we grow. It's all about word of mouth, and who you know.
I love all this creativity, this creative guerrilla marketing is what I call it. I love it. Veronica?
I first started out word of mouth, and then I started an online boutique. And so a lot of my business and everything was word of mouth and from the boutique. And then a year and a half ago, I opened up my own boutique, a brick and mortar space, True Diva Designs, 2228 Sanford Avenue, area in Philadelphia. And it has really, I can't tell you how grateful I am to be able to do that. And it is difficult. You have to push and push and push and push and push when you don't even want to push, and you still have to push. And even within the year and a half that I've had my boutique, I've just been named Philadelphia's Best Plus Size 2019. So I will be having my award ceremony on Thursday in City Hall in Philadelphia. So I'm just so happy about that. Thank you.
Can we give them all a hand? Because it really is tough. And I've been in this industry for over 2 decades now, and I've seen them come and go, and I'm tired of the go. I want to see our designers come and stay and have longevity and have legacy, but we have to support our people. We must support. So what I want to do, I want them each to tell you how they can purchase their clothing, their designs, if it's a website, what their social media handle is, because we really, really have to support each other. I'll start with Robert.
Robert E. Knight. Oh, that's Robert E. Knight. Robert E. Knight, Instagram. I like the online boutique. I want to say online boutique, not a website. There's a difference. Right. You learn something every day. Robert E. Knight, online boutique, Instagram and Facebook. And if you see me in the street, say hey.
For me, it's Instagram and Facebook. It's Designs by D'Angelo.
Instagram, Facebook for all the brands, and website for all the brands, Massive Collection, .weebly.com, IoniCouture.weebly.com, and the other 2 brands, SOS Denim and Pink Baby Tour. The Massive Collection, .weebly.com, IoniCouture.weebly.com, SOSDenim.weebly.com, and PinkLadyLoveCouture.weebly.com. I also have a storefront in Newark, New Jersey. August the 1st has been 13 years in that same location. It's hard, honey. It's hard. It's hard to keep the doors open and the lights on. So, yes, the support is real. We need your support. And also, like I said, all social media outlets for all the brands.
I will be you can locate me at truediva.com. That's TRUDIVA.com. And I have my boutique in Fishtown in Philadelphia, 2228 Frankfurt Avenue. And just so you know, a lot of times the things that we have in the boutique are not online.